ヒーロー D シリーズ
D シリーズ
ディスティニーデストロイです。
D タイム
It's D タイム。
Michael Bowden back again, and I am your host, Destiny Hero Mike, and welcome back to D Time. Yu-Gi-Oh! We're here, baby. It's always D time, and in more ways than one. First of all, rip to Dual Book. I don't know what's going on with that. I had some hot, fresh replays for you guys, but I don't know what's going on with that. I tried to mess around with Edo Pro. I discovered I don't like Edo Pro. Edo Pro is not. I just commend those who do use and make content with Edo Pro because there's a lot of garbage you have to go through. Like there's a lot of pump and dump decks that you have to go through. Decks that do really good and best one of ones, and it's just really annoying. And then it's not for me. That's long story short. Edo Pro, it's not for me. It's not real. I want to say about 80% of the decks on there aren't real. A lot of players on there, they're not real. You're not going to see that type of stuff in tournament or in high-level competitive play. I haven't even gone against a single meta deck in recording, so it's just I don't have time to skim through a bunch of crap just to get to one or two good duels. So those who do use Edo Pro and use for content at least, I commend you. Or if you just play it at your leisure, I commend your patience because a lot of those pump and dump one-of decks that main play and main all sorts of crazy stuff that you would never see mained in an actual tournament is beyond me. But so that will resume. Dual Book will resume as soon as that gets done with maintenance. So anywho, yes, let's get into today's topic. And I always, yes, welcome to D Time. This is a hero channel. I just had to get that brief rant aside about Edo Pro. I don't like Edo Pro, but weekly hero discussions, content, and whatnot, in depth. Go ahead and subscribe. Really appreciate you guys. And big thank you to my channel membership supporters. I really appreciate you guys. Big shout out to you guys. But yes, today's topic. Yes, do we keep or cut Evil Hero a dusted gold? I think, or the Evil Hero package. And I think this is important to come back to every single format. Is this guy good? Is this package good? Every format. And shout out to the new Dark Calling, by the way. We got a new we got a new Ultra print, which is awesome, and the new Sky Striker box. So the mat it starts with the M. But yeah, so it's gonna be Ultra, which is really cool. And that completes the Ultra set. So yeah, do we play it though? And last format I said no. But I think this format, I don't know if I'm going to play it right. I don't know if I'm going to play it. It is one more boss monster in the body. But I do think this card is somewhat decent against the Runic engine. And it could be decent against Sprite. Because, they have to have the carrot on the field to stop this guy. If they don't, this guy's going to come out. So, and he's a big problem. And then they're not going to be able to use their Runic their Runic quick play to destroy this card. Now they can negate this guy with the Runic card, so that's one thing to note. We're talking about going second, so yeah, I don't think this is good against tier limits at all in any stretch of the imagination. Going first or second, if you're going first, I mean, he's really just a big old super poly target. If you're going first, so you got, because he's a fusion and a dark, you got either or for the Dracostapelia, and then so you got a lot of different darks in Hero. You got Dark Law, DPE, Plasma, and Cross Crusader. So it's a dark, so the Mud Dragon, so he's a big target for these. So I think it's really bad in that matchup. But simply you just don't bring him out or you side him out, right? So yeah, I'm really curious. I might try it in today's tournament. I'm not sure. Like I said, at the end of the day, it is a cool body. I don't know what else is really good against. But I do think he is okay against Sprite slash Runic or any kind of Sprite build. He's a threat against that deck. But then, wouldn't you rather just Lightning Storm? You have the potential to hit. You have the chance to hit back row and or Regeki. So without the extra steps, you know, you have to use the extra steps for the Adusted Gold. And also another thing, like here's my biggest problem. You could break it. You could break the Dark Calling before you can even get access to Adusted Gold. That's an additional brick because we're already doing Miracle Fusion. Because I always bring this up. We already played Miracle Fusion and the increase. This is adding another one. This guy's not a brick, but this is adding a potential other brick. So that can be an issue. But when you get it off, when it's good, right? But I don't know. Because here's the thing. If we're going to talk about beating something like Runic, I think something like a D-Force, the D-Force package could be better than Dark Calling. D-Force over the Dark Calling. So that's one thing. Also, you know, he's kind of a droplet magnet, but I don't... Here it is. Boom. Found it. So, yeah, D-Force, like, that shuts down the Runic over the Dark Calling. Now, yeah, the setup is a lot more. You gotta have 3 monsters on the field, but that's nothing to do in Hero. That's really easy to do in Hero. So, yeah, it's definitely something to think about. I might try it. I don't know. My thing is with Bane, I always try to find formats where this guy is really good. I always try to find matchups where this guy is really good. For example, perfect example, the Print Kids mirror match, like, or not mirror match, but the Print Kids, and then they would do the DPE with that deck. This and the Butler, this guy was insane against that. And when DPE was running wild and everybody mained him, this guy was really good. The problem was I didn't realize that until it was too late, because he's a DPE killer. So just alone, right? You're just head to head. So things like that. And the reason why I don't think this is good against tier limits, because, you know, you try to blow the board and they get graveyard, you know, they get graveyard effects, and they also have, a lot of times they have a Draco Stapelia to negate them, stuff like that. But he's really good bait. So I'll give him this, okay? I'll give Malicious Bane this. I think he's really good bait, and he's going to force the opponent to respond. So I kind of want to play him. I just don't want to brick with him. If you guys catch my drift, I don't know. So it's something to think about. Gotta find the space for it. Like, I might just straight up be like, just throw them in a 42 card deck. Like, or here's another thing to think about: bringing out your Malicious Bane with the D-Force protection. That's another thing to think about, right? If we're gonna say, oh yeah, you know, Nibiru is not a thing, right? But I usually like to bring out Malicious Bane in follow-up. I usually like to bring him out in follow-up. And again, this is more so a Destiny Hero build for me. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. And what are you guys' success rate with Malicious Bane? I want to know. Like, I want to keep tabs on this guy. Because I always keep him in mind. You know, and I wish he had another protection. I wish he had built-in non-targeting protection. That would be so freaking good. But I think and also for what it's worth, I think he's really good against Sword Soul. For what it's worth, he's really good against Sword Soul. I might even go 42 for this guy. I don't know. But again, let me know what you guys think. Like, let me know what you guys are doing, if you guys are playing this guy, and what matches. Like, have you used him against, like, answer me this. Have you used him in tier limits? Have you had a chance to use this guy in tier limit, against tier limits? What is that matchup like? What was your experience? Did he get there for you? That's one thing I want to know. And then also, how was he against Sprite? Any kind of Sprite variant, whether it's Tri-Brigade or the Runic. So just let me know what you guys think about that. But yeah, I'll keep my tabs on him. I'll think about him. Just let me know. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. You guys stay up and catch y'all on the flip side.